What is going on, everybody? So today's August 5th, and I have passed my evaluation, and I'm back on a funded after 3.5 weeks of trading Eval. So I'm going to be going over price today and what I ended up taking. It was super choppy, but I couldn't really just ignore the condition-based trade I took. So I'll show you that, but also want to go over kind of the rules for this account. So I have a Lucid Pro account. I have a 50K Pro account, and the fund rules are a profit target of 500. Now, I don't really know what this is. I'm just assuming you have to be over $500 to get a payout. Max loss limit is 2 grand. Daily loss limit below initial trail is none right now. Consistency of 40%. So if I make $1,000, I just can't have a trade bigger than 40% of that, so $400. And then days to payout is 3, so only 3 days to payout. So those are kind of the rules on this account. But yeah, so before we get into price, let's open up 4 Pokemon packs. And the reason why I say 4 Pokemon packs is because they've already been opened and I open them but resealed them. Not even real sealed, but like just put them back in the pack to open them for videos. But you know, we were searching for dopamine, so we decided to rip some packs. So let's see what we get out of the Chaos Rising. There's a hollow or whatever. Nothing. So nothing out of this pack. That's straight bulk. Let's go to the other Chaos Rising here. Already have the energy up front. I believe this one is a hit. Yeah. Ampharos IR. I think it's like a $4 card. I have 3 of these. 3. I have 3 of the same freaking Pokemon. But we'll take a hit. I don't think we've had a hit on the video yet. Besides like an EX. So let's sleeve it. And that will go into the binder. Let's open up 2 more packs. I think I got nothing out of these, or I got something actually. These are prismatic packs. Ah, my elbow. What the fuck? Fuck. I'm getting old. Nothing. So, straight bulk for this as well. Oh, there's a slow Pokeball. So there actually was a hit in that. It was a Pokeball. So we will take that. And then I believe I already sleeved the hit out of this pack. It was a Espeon, I think, Pokeball. It's like $3. Yeah, so nothing. But check. Yeah, nothing. So a lot of bulk, but we got 3 hits pretty much out of all these packs. We got this slow Pokeball. We got the IR, and then we got this, Espeon Pokeball or Master Ball, whatever they call it. I don't even know. So those are the hits so far. I still have, let me see, I still got, let's flip around. I got 3 Prismatics, and I got 2 Chaos Risings left. So we got 5 packs in total. Hopefully those 5 packs or less will lead us to our payout. And I also have a Prismatic Evolution ETB, which I will be opening when I get my payout. So I don't know if you just heard that, but that was my brother leaving in his Porsche. A little LARP there. Okay, anyways, now let's get over price. So coming into the day, I was super bullish, but I just had a feeling we wanted lower. And we ended up finally hitting the full draw that I thought of, being this 4-hour gap. Now, we are super bullish and super premium, right? We haven't had high time frame retraces. We pumped 2,500 points and we started to stall out. So I saw this as, okay, we want to go lower, just straight up. Like, we're going to go lower today. It's just finding that entry, right? And it was just choppy, just straight up chop. Coming into the day, right? Like I said, I wanted a short. Let me replay this back. We started pumping pre-market, and that was fine. 9:30 ends up continuing kind of like choppy. Like 9:30 somewhat opens lower, then we push higher above 9:30 opening price. Then we get this massive displacing candle, and this is where I was looking for my first entry on the 30-second time frame. I wanted to see this 30-second gap get inversed, and the reason why I didn't like enter on this gap or this candle closure down here was because we were hitting a 5-minute gap. So this 5-minute opened up, and we were currently trading into it, and I just didn't want, with how bullish we were, I did not want to take that short. We had all this low resistance liquidity that I saw that I thought we wanted to hit, as well as a 1-hour gap marked out here that we wanted to hit. I had conviction we were going to go all the way to this 4-hour today. And off open, you know, we opened higher, so we had that 9:30 PL3, and I was just waiting for this 30-second inverse, and we just didn't get it. And so I waited, sat on my hands, and then we just kind of like chopped and chopped and chopped, and had some displacement lower and chopped and chopped. Then we accumulated here. And I was like, okay, we could get a short if we like resweep these highs. We don't resweep the highs, and we just dump. We just don't really care about this. We just dump. Whatever. Still looking kind of for a short. And this was 10 a.m. So I was hoping 10 a.m. kind of like pushed higher to lower, but it just dumped. 10 a.m. dumped. And then we created this 2-minute gap. And this is why it's super like, this is what gave me conviction into my trade, which you'll see. This 2-minute gap, I saw it as, okay, if we're going to be bullish for the rest of the day, we're going to inverse this 2-minute gap and we're going to trade higher. If we respect this gap, then we're going to go lower, just straight up condition-based trading. And on the 30-second time frame, we started generating lows, and we just kept kind of going higher, but we kept failing to inverse this. Like you can see how 1 candle fails, 2 candle fails, 3 candle fails. And right here, I was like, okay, I could probably just short and I'd get my, like, I'd pass my account. And I was like, you know what, but I'm not going to do that. Chop, 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 chop. We finally end up going lower, and we edge the 1-hour gap. This is when I was like, okay, now that we edge this 1-hour gap, this 2-minute got respected. We're hitting this new 2-minute, and if 4-minute forms, or there was a 4, maybe it was a 3-minute. Yeah, this 3-minute. This 3-minute was here. I was like, okay, if we hit this 3-minute and we get an inversion lower, I'll take it. Long story short, bang, hit the 3-minute, and really good displacing candle lower. This was my entry. I had my stop just like this, target a 1-to-1, and it flushes all the way to my 1-to-1. Now I needed $253 to pass my account. I was up 262, so I manually closed right here. We were like right here, and I was up like 262, and I just manually closed. I'm like, okay, that's enough for my profits. But when I hit close, it like didn't fully exit me. Like it like took a while, like it took a couple seconds, and price came up a little bit and exited me at 240. So I was like, are we serious? That's just unfortunate. Let me see if I can show you my executions. No, it's not even showing my executions, but I closed at 262 because I thought that was more than enough, and it wasn't. I needed $10 more, so I was at $29.90. I was like, are we serious? $52,990. And I was like, wow, okay. Let's see, how can I just make $10 real quick? And I knew because we hit this 1 hour, we're gonna have some form of bullish, like little push, like just in general. And all I needed was $10. So I went in with 1 unit, and I just exited when I was up like $15, and I passed my account. The account now is at 50K because, you know, it's my funded. But then you can literally see how we've just slowly chop our way lower to this 4-hour down here. We're just going to slowly chop to this 4-hour. And I kind of hope throughout the whole day, we just do this. Like, I really hope we kind of just do this. And get us like back down here in these ranges here, like back down in this 4-hour. So I can see you know, a long tomorrow, good solid long tomorrow. But yeah, ES is at all-time highs. I wonder if ES also had a bit of a retrace. Yeah, so ES is retracing, and it looks like we're S-ing now, this 4-hour low. But that's also a thing. Like ES is an all-time highs. Like we need to rebalance this shit, especially because NQ is not at all-time highs yet. But we do have all these daily low resistance liquidity for NQ to just rip. Like this is just a higher. This is a really high time frame, like trade idea, right? Like this would be your, like if there was an inversion here, you trade here and you just target the like the high and all the low resistance, right? Like it's just. Anyways, well, that's it for today. We passed the account. We're on the funded. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. Drop a comment, drop a like. I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces.